Hello, everybody. I want to talk to you today about the changes in Facebook that are coming up. I'm sure you've heard about them. If you haven't, there are some changes coming up in Facebook. Um, Now, are these changes that are coming in Facebook trivial, or are they a major thing that you actually need to look at and be prepared for? You need to think about that. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Bobby Raffin with BobbyRaffin.com. I'm coming to you from Oregon. This is a recorded video, not live. My Hickville internet is acting up right now. So I'm doing this and hopefully I'll be able to go live for a short little brief time after I get this done. But I wanted to get this training in place for you. I've been studying what's been going on, so I have a little better idea so maybe hopefully I'll be able to help you a little with it. And so what I do is I help network marketing professionals start and grow their business online and part-time while creating a residual income. And I do this through coaching, teaching attraction marketing, and through a duplicating business system. So let me know where you're watching this from, because I really like to come back and say hi to everybody. Okay, that's really important. And also, if you have any questions while you're watching this, please let me know, all right? Because I want to come back and answer all the questions that you may have, because this is really important stuff, and it's important for you to really understand what's happening with Facebook and not have a fear of it, but not take it really too lightly either, because it will affect your business, all right? And it will affect your engagement. Okay, so it may sound scary to you guys. I do have my notes here so I don't forget anything, so I can go over everything that I wanted to go over with you. So it may sound scary to a lot of marketers that are trying to grow your business online because of these changes. You may be hearing different things here and there about it. But again, like I mentioned, it's not as scary as it sounds. There's some things that you need to do, and it's not that scary, at least if you're doing things the right way. Okay, if you're not doing, if you're doing things kind of the wrong way, like in a very salesy way, then it may hit you pretty hard. All right, so you gotta start implementing the good strategy right away if you're not doing it already. Okay, so midway in this, I'm going to be sharing 6 to 7 things that you need to start looking at to either start or keep your momentum going in Facebook during these changes. All right, so you need to keep watching or read the blog. I'm going to have this written out on my blog for you, okay? So you can get the write out also with all the tips. So don't worry about Facebook going into the apocalypse syndrome that you may be hearing about anytime soon, okay? That's not going to happen. One thing to remember is the know, like, and trust factor. Now, if you are working on that, you are good to go, okay? So as long as you're offering value to your audience, as long as you're growing the relationship with your audience, as long as you are engaging with your audience, you will be just fine. All right. So Mark Zuckerberg has announced that they're making major changes to Facebook. It's not just, a casual mention like usually happens. They're being very, very specific on the changes, and he very specifically said it's a major change. So we need to pay attention. There's some people out there, making silly comments about it and dissing some people that are trying to do trainings on it. But you need to not be afraid of the changes, but you also need to be respectful of the changes, okay? If you want to continue with the engagement that you may currently have right now, you want to continue that, right? So when a major change is announced, it will usually be pretty darn big with Facebook, okay? So what he's saying is he's changing the focus of his team. So the focus on Facebook, okay? So it's being changed from helping us find relevant content to helping you find more meaningful social interaction. And I guess the reason he's doing this is because Facebook was built upon social interaction. That was why it was created, for social interaction, not for posting links or promotions or pictures of your products. So they're really going to cut back on this. In traction marketing, we want that though, okay? Because in attraction marketing, we don't post images of our products. We don't post links of our company or our products. We're more into the know, like, and trust factor, where we're building that relationship and engagement. So that's actually a good thing for us, okay? Like I said, if you're doing it the right way. So that makes a difference. Unless, of course, you're still posting the images of your product, your links, and basically still all the salesy stuff on Facebook. Then you won't, it won't be a very good thing for you. So here's some points to consider, all right? And again, I'm going to have this right out on my blog post along with the video. All righty. So point number one, and this is just kind of a rundown. I'm going to go through all of the different steps that you need to take, that you need to look at, that you need to implement, take action on, the things that you might want to consider, start learning if you don't already know them. All right. So point one. Understand that the space on our news feed in Facebook is limited. And there's more people on Facebook now than ever before. I mean, think about how many people are on that news feed, okay? They kind of, it's Facebook is, you can think of it as a machine, and they kind of need to do that to keep the gears running, to keep the machine going so it doesn't break down. It still needs to flow in a manageable way. Okay, it's hard for us to really look at that because we're the users on Facebook, but there's people that are actually creating it. I work with a lot of developers with my full-time job with wish list products, and you can think about, like, we work with plugins. We create plugins for wish list products for wish list member, and it's a WordPress membership plugin, and there's different components that are put in this plugin that you can kind of look at it as little gears that need to work good, because if one gear breaks, if one gear stops working or functioning, or there's a bug in it, everything else is going to be off. Okay, so you need everything to work smoothly. All right, so point two is everything will show less public content, including videos. Okay, they're going to be showing less public content, including videos. Now, this is like the video I'm doing right now. All right, not the live video, and other posts from publishers and businesses. All right, and this is including your timeline, your user wall timeline, okay? Because if you're posting the salesy stuff, they're going to see you as a publisher. They're going to see you as somebody just even worse than a publisher, because you're going to be spammy and salesy, and we don't want that. So basically, it covers pages and folks who are being salesy on their user wall. All right. So point three, pages may see their reach, their traffic, and their video watch time decrease. Okay, and I would hesitate. I wouldn't hesitate to say, instead of may see, I'm pretty sure we're all going to be seeing that. Okay, if we don't take some action in the direction they want us to, it's just how it's going to work. It's a machine. It's just how it's going to work. All right. So in the next few months, they're going to be making more and more updates to ranking also, okay, for post rank, for content rank, okay, for engagement rank, that kind of stuff. And they actually started this process last year, and you might have heard some about it, right? Okay, So it's going to take some time for the process to make its way through all of our timelines and all of our pages, but I guarantee we will all see the effects sooner or later. So it's best to jump on board sooner than later and then be regretful when everybody else you're seeing has already made the changes and are making the progress. And you're kind of being, pushed to the sidelines because your content isn't up to par as far as what Facebook wants. So we kind of have to keep in mind what Facebook wants, right? Because we need to market on Facebook in a much different way than we say market on YouTube or our blog, okay, or Google, okay, because YouTube is a part of Google. It's a search engine. We want our blog on those search engines, okay? Facebook, we don't market the same way. Facebook is for interaction, social engagement. So we need to come at it from a totally different angle, all right, than we could for YouTube and our blog and other search engines, okay? All right. So, this won't just impact the newsfeed. It's going to touch everything on Facebook, all right? So just be aware of that. Some of the first changes we're going to see is in the newsfeed, though, okay? Some people don't really pay attention to the newsfeed, but you kind of want to know this so you know how to proceed. All right, it's better to have the knowledge of what's going on than finding yourself out in the ocean trying to swim to shore when you don't have a raft or anything, right? So this is going to kind of help you make the steps that you need. So, they're probably, I would think my guess would be that, they have to make money, right? Okay. They don't want to just come out and charge us. So I'm thinking probably it's a business decision also because from a publisher or a business standpoint for the pages, we're going to want to do more Facebook ads, which bring in revenue for Facebook. Okay, so we're going to be wanting to do more ads to build up, and good Facebook ads that will build up the engagement. All right, and to keep it going. So I'm thinking, you can't blame them for that. They want to make more money, right? So that's my guess. We'll see. Okay, that's my guess. But I see a lot more pages do Facebook ads on Facebook to get views and reaches, right? You're probably seeing more trainings on this too, or advertisings on this. Well, guess what? It is time to learn Facebook advertising for sure right now, because you will probably need to know how to use it in the short months coming ahead. All right. And by the way, I just happen to have a free little awesome training on Facebook advertising. So let me know if you'd like it. Okay, it is a freebie, so I offer that to whoever wants it. So just let me know. You'll be seeing less video in the news feeds, and video will get less watch time than ever before. All right. And I'm not talking about the live video. I'm talking about the uploadable videos like the one I'm doing right now. And also, this has already started happening where the links will get less and less visibility. Okay. And if you've heard me teach on anything, you've heard me say, stop sharing those links. Facebook doesn't want it. Well, because people didn't listen to that. And I know there were other, trainers, coaches out there that are teaching the same thing that I am as far as not sharing your Facebook or your outside links and products and all of that, the company stuff. People didn't listen, and they're still doing it all over the place. And so Facebook is now cracking down, right? So here we are. Because people didn't want to do the attraction marketing, they wanted to do the salesy marketing. Excuse me, this is where we're going, okay? So Facebook prioritizes posts that spark meaningful interaction and conversations. Okay, so isn't that kind of like what we really teach with attraction marketing? If you've heard any of my trainings, you know that's what we teach, is to build the know, have somebody have that time to know you. You put your posts out there, you put your live videos out there, your live audios out there, and you give them time to know you. Then they decide that they like you, and then they trust you. It's the know, like, and trust factor that we're building, not pushing and spamming and blah all over them, right? No one likes to be blah all over. They like the engagement, you know, build friendships, get to know people, okay? And that's what attraction marketing, true attraction marketing, is all about. So it goes right back to building the relationships and genuine engagement that I talk about all the time, okay? So what they're doing is also, I heard that they're weighing comments, okay? So, you know, the little quick comments, and I do this myself. I do this all the time. I love the little sticker things that you can put in for the comments, or the emojis, you know? Okay. Well, this is going to be affected also, comments. All right, so the long comments are being weighed higher as ranking than the short comments. So the little stickers, emojis, short things like hi, or, you know, just little tiny comments are not going to go very well. And so the longer the comment, the better it's going to be for you. All right, so if you want these comments coming into you, you better start practicing them. Hey, practice them here. But seriously, if you want the generosity coming into you where you're getting those long comments, then you better start giving them to other people, okay? Because if you're not giving them out, you're not going to receive them. And if you start receiving them and you never give them out, people are going to get tired of giving that to you, because it's time. It's a time factor. They're paying with their time and energy and kindness to give you those comments. So you want to return it. All right. So just remember that. That was a little bonus tip for you. So, okay. So let me get down here. So if you're thinking, oh, yeah. So another thing that I wrote down was the quote graphics, right? I mean, that's a hard one for me. I love the little quote graphics. I love doing the images and putting the quotes on them. And we're taught this, even in attraction marketing. We're taught to do that because it's an inspirational post. And they're cutting down on that also, you know, because they consider it a passive experience. Okay. So people might, like the post, they might share it, but there's not a big conversation that grows from it, that is based upon it. And so they see it very passive, and they just want to, pass those right by. So you're probably going to be seeing a decline on those showing and in the engagement on those posts. So just keep an eye on that. Something else to consider is, I had to move my glasses so I could actually read it. The frequency of your posts, okay? Now, there was a time where if you posted a lot, you'd get more engagement. You'd get more views. You'd get your information out there more. That is not the case anymore, okay? So the less posts you're doing, the better. Now, I'm not saying don't do any posts in a day. That's not what I mean. I mean, keep it to cut your posting back to about 2 to 4 times a day. I would say 4 times at the most, okay? You can kind of test the waters in this throughout the next few months or so to see how that works for you. You might want to do like a written post in the morning or something to build engagement, and then like a live video in the afternoon, or vice versa. Okay, something to build on each thing that you're putting out there as value for your audience. All right. So yeah, the same goes for not only your Facebook page with the algorithms and everything they're doing and the change, but it also goes for your Facebook profile wall. Okay, this is your personal profile wall. Okay, and these changes are going to that too. It's not sticking with just the page. It, like I said before, it's touching everything. We're going to see it first beginning in the newsfeed, and it's going to reach out everywhere. Okay, and I'm not sure exactly how it's going to be affecting the groups, like all the more salesy groups, like direct sales groups and network marketing, and the ones where people just post their products and what product do you have and all of that kind of posting that goes on in those groups. I'm not sure how that's really going to affect in the groups yet. I need to do more study on that. If you know the answer to that, if you've heard about it, let me know. Okay, drop it below. Let us know. Help us out here. I want to learn from you also. Okay, it's not just a one-act show here. We can learn from each other. That's one of the great things about building relationships and getting that engagement and interaction going on Facebook. There's always something to learn. I never know everything, ever. I'm learning something constantly all the time. I wanted to also mention, I totally forgot that I was wearing this shirt. I wanted to also mention the reason I'm wearing this shirt so blatantly is because I have been approached more than several times in the last 2 months by rank makers, the group, Ray Higdon's group. Okay, so if you're watching this, yes, I may be in the same mindset. Yes, I am also a network marketer. I'm affiliate marketer. I'm a coach, and I'm a traction marketing trainer. Okay, so but I am a founding member of rank makers. All right. So at least when I started the group, it was not allowed to prospect co-members of the group. Okay. So hi, here it is. Okay. So you know now. All right. And all those spammy army dudes that I don't even think their profiles are real, stop sending me friend requests. I'm not into that, okay? All right, so let's get on with the training. Okay, so yes, so the same things will be touching your profile page or your profile as they will your page, okay? It's not limited to the newsfeed, and it's not limited to just your page. It's going to be everywhere. So they're looking for posts that will generate meaningful conversations. All right. So that's kind of the key to remember through all of your posting. So the key to remember, you might want to write this down, is you need to post something that will generate meaningful conversations. All right. So the key here, though, okay, here's another little ninja tip with this, is that it's not just your conversations, okay? It's not just your fans' conversations with you. I'm trying to adjust myself. It's not just the conversation that your friend or your fan is going to be having with you. It is the conversations also that happen between your friends and your fans. So it's the conversations that begin within the commentors, okay? The people who comment Facebook wants them to start engaging with each other on your post, not just with you, but with each other. Okay, so that is the tricky part here to get that happening. All right. And you can't just say, please comment with each other in your post. That is comment bait. That is engagement bait. Okay. Baiting is not going to be allowed in Facebook anymore. It's a new age, my friend. So you need to use different verbiage. All right. But you still really can't ask people to comment with each other. So it's got to be a pretty good post to get that going. Okay. So that's something that we all need to work on. So it's important to have the people that are commenting on your posts, to comment and have conversations with each other. That kind of seems like a hard one for me, but that's what they're looking for, that social interaction. So it's all about getting your fan base and your friends to start interacting with each other. And that's a whole new level, right? Think about it. That's a whole new level. Some people have a hard enough time getting any comments at all on their posts. Now you need to think about having the people who actually comment with each other. So step 1, here we go. All right, want to take some notes. Step 1, scale back the frequency of your posts. I would say 4 posts to the maximum on your user wall, okay? And your page as well, okay? This goes for your page as well. Step 2, create interaction between not only yourself with your audience, but your audience interaction with each other, all right? Step 3, do live videos, do lives. Live videos are the way to go for engagement growth. Okay, this week we are actually doing the 5-day Facebook Live Marketing Challenge in my challenge group. So I hold all of my 5-day challenges within the same group. So let me know if you want in on the challenge groups, because I rotate them. So if you missed this week's for the Facebook Live Marketing Challenge, I will be doing it again. So I rotate them out, okay, before I move into my 10-day paid boot camp, which is like really specific training for marketing and generating leads and growing your business. So one thing I wanted to talk to you about is, now if you have Hickville internet and your connection sucks for doing live videos sometimes, like mine does. I live out in the country, and we had no issue before we moved here. And now that we live here, which we love it here, I love it here, but the connection for the lives, thank goodness I can get on the internet and do my work and, pretty much everything else. It's the lives on my phone are just awful sometimes in a certain time, okay? And we're still in the winter season, and it seems like it really hits us during that time. So anyway, what can you do if you are in the same situation? There are things that you can do. Start creating videos on your computer, your laptop, notebook, whatever you want to call it. I'm old school. I still call it the computer, okay? So whatever, even on your phone, okay, start creating the videos. Now, what you can do is upload them to YouTube. Upload the videos to YouTube, share them on your blog, okay? Embed them on your blog, share them on Facebook, all right? Get the interaction continued. Now, what you can do is, after you've made a video, you can go on your timeline and do a quick little live video. If you can get any connection at all, make it for like 5 minutes if that's all you can go, okay? Or if the live video doesn't work for you at all, then try the live audio. Now, I have found for some reason, and I'm not sure why, that live audio works a lot better for me than the live video connection. So I use that a lot more now. You can also do a written out post explaining what you've done, get get that engagement going and continue. Don't hold back though, because I made that mistake where I have just held back, and because I couldn't go live, and I thought, oh my gosh, well, there it is. Everybody's going live. Live is the way to go, and I can't go live. So I just sit and pout. So don't do that. Don't be like me. Don't pull a Bobby and sit and pout. Just do what I'm kidding. But well, not really, because it really kind of sucked. I wanted to go live. But anyway, do what you need to do to continue your momentum. Don't stop just because you can't do what everybody is saying is the best way to, build engagement. It may be, but there's other ways. And if you do it enough, you're going to keep your momentum going. Okay? Trust me. So anyway, do that. There's other things. There's YouTube is awesome, and YouTube is a search engine. Okay? So do those. Keep the momentum going. Also, okay, where are we? Step 4. We're at step 4 now. Okay, sorry. Got kind of off on a bunny trail there. So step 4, learn and begin to call your audience to set your page and your posts as see first for following. Okay, and this is something that I need to work on too. So when we're doing the live videos, right, when we can, or when I can, I should say, when you're doing your live video, make sure that you're doing a call to action in your live video and telling your audience to follow you, asking them to follow you and to set your feed as see first. We only have about 30 see first options that were allowed. And with this change with Facebook, it's really going to cut back on your pages and your posts being seen. So the sooner you start calling that, the better. Okay, so I'm doing it right now, raising my hand. Please go to the notifications, okay? Set me as for the live notifications for my videos. For my live audios on my page, follow me, follow my personal timeline, and please set me a C first, because I'm going to be giving you a lot more information and a lot more training, and you don't want to miss it. All right, frankly, there you go. So set me a C first also while you're at it. I would really love that. And let me know you've done it, because I want to tell you thank you, okay? So make sure you do that. That is step 4. You need to begin to have your audience follow you now and see you first, okay? That's a good step to take no matter what, but really with all of these changes, it would be a good thing to implement, okay? I just noticed in my door, the background, you'd like not even see my hair because my hair is so white. So anyway, sidetracked again. Okay, so step 5, okay? We're on step 5. Do not participate in any way with engagement baiting. That's like my page, like my post, comment below, doing any contests. It's really cutting back. And again, this is Facebook. I'm not talking about your blog posts. I'm not talking about YouTube, okay? I am talking about Facebook, all right? And I'm sure this probably would affect Instagram maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I need to do more study on that. But for sure Facebook, okay? So they're cutting back on that. So now, as far as the engagement baiting goes, when you're talking on your live video or a live audio, that is different, because that is like real-time engagement. It's real-time interaction, and you're speaking it. But when it comes to comes to doing a text post, writing it out, saying like, comment, share in your post in a text, or doing a image that says share me, something like that. That is not okay. They will catch that and they will hold it back. Again, Facebook is a machine. It's a machine. It catches stuff. It's programmed. It is programmed to catch this stuff. All right? So don't do that. We really need to stop doing that. All right? So, step 6. Hope you're hanging in there. If you have any questions, please post them below. Let me know, all right, if you have any questions on this, because it's better to learn this stuff now than later and then wonder why you're so far behind on the engagement, okay, or the interaction. We want to do this now. Okay, so step 6, right? Yes, okay. Acquire the skill set for placing the good Facebook ads for your engagement base. Learn that skill set. If you don't know how to place Facebook ads, there is a skill set to it, and there's a certain way of doing everything. Okay. If you follow me at all, you know I talk about that. I go through it with the book that I am going through, that I'm doing a study on, The Science of Getting Rich. There's a certain way of doing everything, and there's a certain way of doing a Facebook ad the correct way so it actually works for you. And believe me, hear me, believe me, there is a wrong way of doing it too, and I've done it many times, and it got me nothing. It got me nowhere. All that it got me was a lot of spent money, and I got nowhere for it. I didn't get any Facebook likes. I didn't get comments, engagement, post shares, or nothing. Now I know how to do them, and I'm getting engagement on my page. It's not huge, but I'm just starting the process, and it's working. All right, and it's building up. So do that, learn how to do it the right way, and keep working on it, okay? Because that's a good thing. Step 7. Step 7 is so huge, and I'm working on this right now. Step 7 is master the chat box in Facebook Messenger. Oh my gosh, there are so many possibilities to the chat box in Facebook Messenger, okay? Don't take that thing lightly. You're going to accomplish so much in Messenger, okay? Because Facebook doesn't regulate what we really talk about in the Messenger. Not as far as now, I'm not saying be salesy in it. That's not what you want, because you're going to lose your audience and you'll lose your followers and subscribers. But there's still more options. You can share, you can have Facebook ads also go right into Messenger. You can keep a promotion going in Messenger. You can build that know, like, and trust factor in Messenger, send them to your blog, do an ad, take them to a funnel, do a funnel through that. There's a lot of options, okay? ManyChat is what I use, and ManyChat is awesome. Currently, I have the free version, but I'm looking into getting the paid version because there's more options in the paid version. That I watched a training on it, and apparently, at least at one time, there was an option that they're using that was in the paid version, but it's no longer there. And I want it. I want that option. So it's like you can put keywords in a post, or tell people about a certain keyword, and then if they put it in the comment, it will open up your messenger. Okay, the specific sequence of messages that you want out there, and that is not in the free account, and that's what I want really bad. That would be huge. I want to do that so bad. So anyway, that's on my want list. You may already have it, so good for you. So anyway, that is the training I wanted to go over. I think I've covered pretty much everything in this today for you. It looks like we've gone close to 40 minutes already. So I am going to post the rest in my blog post. Okay, so if you're watching this video on YouTube or on Facebook, I will probably most likely have more information on my blog post. Okay. So be sure to stop by and visit that. And I have many other trainings that I have that I can share with you, definitely. But I'm not doing that right now because I need to get on with life today and give my dogs a shower and do my dishes. So this is the training for today. I'll be having many more other trainings soon. And I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know if you did get value out of this. And if I helped you a little bit, please let me know, okay? And I will talk to you all very shortly. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Be sure to say hi, all right? Okay, bye-bye now.